Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Latte with Lynda, Bathrobe edition. As you know, I press live, and then I think, oh Lord, you might just need to do a bit there. So I'm just out the shower. Been doing my hair. We've had the full Monty, the full plant-made treatment. Well, half of it, the wash, the shampoo. And then what else did I do? And then the conditioner, and it's all gorgeous. I'm not being sponsored for this, by the way. So the next step is to put the oils in. And so, if you're wondering who I am, I'm Lynda, and I typically work with black women in leadership who are frustrated and exhausted, doing all the work without the recognition or the quality of life. In fact, they often feel like they're the only one. And they're the only one in the room to solve a problem that's insurmountable, and the work they're doing is depleting them rather than enriching them. I'm here to help them to get comfortable with saying no, stand in their power, own their true voice, and be empowered to go for what they want and get it. And so this morning, why have I come on? I was thinking authenticity, really. It's about giving yourself permission to be your true authentic self. So I have been wearing my hair naturally since the 80s. Yes, I was way ahead of the game. And when I was in my teens, I had my hair permed. Oh my God, it was awful. It was a very traumatic experience because apart from the burning on the head, with all the chemicals, my hair was just like coming out. It was like handfuls of hair. It was almost like, it was not quite as bad. If you've read Maya Angelou's book, I think it's the one Singing and Swinging, when they're talking about putting the lye on their hair. And, they're kind of like, initially it's like this, and then the next thing, they're kind of swinging and the hair's dropping out. It's not quite as bad as that, but I just remember when I used to wash it, there was just so much hair coming out. And so I think I probably had 2 treatments, and then I thought, that's it. This is too traumatic for me. And so it's been natural since then. And I have to say, initially, the comments you get from women who look like me, snide comments about how I should be wearing my hair. I remember being in Nigeria with my friend, and this Nigerian guy, Igbo, not that it makes any difference where he was from, which kind of tribe he was from. But he told me that I needed to do something with my hair, straighten it and cover it up, Basically said it was an absolute mess. And so, having to spend all of those years dealing with that, it's rejection in a sense, isn't it? But I just knew I was right. I just knew deep down that, that was not, chemicals on my head was not the way forward. And but I was using the shampoos. And I found a coconut oil one, or coconut shampoo. But even then, I'm pretty sure that has all the nasty stuff in it anyway. Then we had lockdown, and I don't know how I found myself following various people with their natural hair care routines, and as you're down there, you can probably see her, Vera. I had 2. No, I had a different one. This is Vera too, but we just call her Vera. She's not second to anybody. And the what do you call them? The leaves fell off, so I just was using the natural aloe vera on my hair and coconut oil. And then I came across a lovely woman who's online called Chantel. I think she's called Chantel Sashana. I think that's her name. And she does a hair butter, which is all natural. And so I used that. Then I came across Plant Made, who had the shampoo. And I remember when I purchased it, my friend said, oh my God, what if your hair falls out? Ha, ha, ha. But, I believed in it. And it's an absolute fantastic product for me. As you can see, we've gone all curly now, but look at that. Look at that hair growth that I've had using plant-made. I mean, you can see how it goes up into its curly, but if I were to pull it down, look at that. That is there. So natural. So my philosophy now is skin, hair, generally. I'll tell you about the exception. If I can't eat it, then it's not going near me. Now, my exception to that are two things. I have a foot cream, which is Norwegian formula, which is phenomenal, but it's the bottom of my foot. It doesn't go on, you know. And I do use Carmex, you know, the lip salve, every so often, because I find that to be a game changer. So those are two things that I've probably got some chemicals in them, but they're working for me. Otherwise, it's all natural. Look at the grey. Let's celebrate our grey. And wrinkles. Let's just celebrate who we are, being authentic and being free to do that. So I'm giving you permission to give yourself permission to be your true, authentic self and show up as you are. Do you know, there's an event I was invited to, and I couldn't make it because I was booked to do something else, and then they let me down, but that's another story. But I did, and I will have to speak to the woman who runs the event, because I only wear, what do you call them, barefoot shoes. So they're not very glamorous. There's no heels, there's no stilettos. I do have Manolo Blahniks upstairs. They're my only pair of stilettos that I have, but I'm not wearing them. Just looking at them hurts my toes. I want to be what I am. This is who I am, true and authentic. And that doesn't necessarily fit into other people's expectations or networks. That's fine. That's fine. You go off and do your own thing. And I wanted to just say hello to my hairdresser, Keisha, who I haven't seen for years. I haven't been to see for years. Oh, Keisha, congratulations on the baby, little Bubba. Oh, and you are looking amazing and gorgeous. And can I just say, this is the only woman on planet Earth, and I mean the only woman, the only person on planet Earth who I allow to touch my hair. Do not touch my hair. That includes my mum and my family. Don't touch my hair. Because she's a safe space. She's just very, very safe. She knows what she's doing. She understands. And she's not going to cut. She's not going to do anything that is going to traumatise me. Good morning. So, yeah, she's wonderful. She's had a baby, so she's probably got some time out at the moment. I think you are amazing, Keisha. Congratulations on the baby. Congratulations on the husband. Congratulations on everything. You're amazing. Yes, so I've slightly gone off topic, haven't I? But, you know, maybe that's what I came on to talk about. Just being true, just being authentic, being your true, authentic self. There's nothing to see. So, and actually I'm celebrating my hair because, so it's getting into that habit of, so watering her daily, like the plants, although I've got a confession to make. I've got a couple of dead plants. They were overfed, I think. I was a bit overjealous. And so I did a little bit snippety snip, and that has not helped at all. Adam, the snippety snip doesn't work for me. I don't like it. It's very much like me and my hair. Don't touch my hair. They were saying don't touch my leaves. So Gloria's fine, Aloe Vera's fine, Blossom and all the others. Can't quite remember all the names. Phyllis is fabulous. So they're all fine, but we've had a few casualties, including the most recent one, which is a shame. So that's it from me for now. Be your true, authentic self. Soul Tribe, you're amazing. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day. And there was more I was going to say, but I'm looking at the time. I've got a session coming up at 10 a.m. with one of the wonderful coaches in my little coaching community. It's called a coaching pod. Yes, that's it from me. Sending lots of love. Bye.